Hi, my name is Erica Footman. I will be talking today about performance and how some people find it extremely easy to be a big performer and very open and very comfortable with the crowd, and how with others it might not come as easy. So you might find that they're a little more timid and not as confident as those others. So here are a couple of tips just to really help with trying to overcome that fear of kind of being on stage and how to become a performer. Rather than trying not to be yourself, maybe just to try and be a more confident part of yourself. So what you could do to really help kind of put your mindset in the right place. So if I was to walk on stage and I was to kind of come in with my shoulders rounded and, looking at the floor and being like, hi, my name is Erica, it doesn't really put anyone at ease. But if I was to come onto stage with my shoulders back, I'm not being arrogant, I'm just have my shoulders back and I just walk on stage and I just say, hi, my name is Erica and I'm going to sing a song for you today. So although it might not seem like a big deal, just by putting your shoulders back and just feeling good about yourself will immediately set you up to make a really good show, and will also put your audience at ease and make them willing and wanting to watch you as well. Because nobody wants to see you fail. Nobody ever wants to see any performer fail. Everyone goes there to watch a good show and have a great time. No one is sat there going, oh, I really hope they mess up today. Everyone wants to see you succeed. So just remember that next time you're going out on stage and worrying about what people might think. The next thing are these arms, these things on your body. Now, every day we use our arms and it's very natural for us to say hi and pick up things and drop things, and that's what it's there for. But when you're on stage, for some reason, a lot of singers find that their hands are kind of clamped down by their side and they don't really know what to do with them. And every time you want to sing or use your arms, the bit that moves is the kind of the lower end of your arm, and you're stuck by your elbows and which looks very unnatural and very kind of awkward actually. So maybe think about what I like to say is giving us a little bit of armpit. So just opening up the arms a little bit. You walking down the street, you wouldn't be like, hey, how are you doing? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Brilliant. Yeah, cute, carry on. Your arms would be a lot more open as well. So you'd really be able to be like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm good, no worries. You're naturally using your whole body and your whole arm. You're not just using that lower section. So just by opening it up and just by maybe giving a little bit of armpit, you're actually opening up your body and opening up to the audience and making sure that you're connecting with them as well. Another thing you might want to think about as well is using the stage, using the depth of the stage, using the size of the stage. Now, if you're in a rock band or a high energy band, it's fun to kind of run around stage and jump up and down, and you have all your levels, so you can be going up, you can be going down. It's great. You can be jumping off drum kits and guitar amps, which I'm not going to do today. But you have a lot of things that you can really look at. You have the freedom to kind of run around. However, if you're a singer-songwriter or a singer that's kind of playing your own stuff and are stuck to one space, if you're stuck behind a piano or if you've got a guitar that's plugged in, there are loads of things that you can do too. So for example, if you've got a guitar here, you can actually use your body a lot more to use it. So for example, I have a microphone here. If I was to sing with the microphone here, say this is my audience right in front of me, I can use that, I can use the body all the way around. I can use it up, I can use it down. You've also got the mic stand here as well. So you can actually have your hand on the mic stand if you want to. This is a really nice shape to have on stage. You can have a stage here. In fact, the singer who I'm going to be singing today, Amy Winehouse, uses the mic stand a lot. She was very stationary on the mic stand. She would be always holding it. She'd be pulling it away, pulling it to the side. She might even be just standing, casually using it as something to lean on as well. So really think about shapes. For me as a performer, shapes are really important. I like to imagine I have a white kabuki drop just in front of me, and then I can create a shape. So if I have a shape that I'm creating, whenever people are watching, then something else is happening, something else you can see. And to make it really interesting, you can almost imagine what the silhouettes would look like behind that drop. Obviously, Again, this totally depends on your genre, this depends on how comfortable you are on stage. And again, music and performance is extremely subjective. So this is just stuff that you can think about, stuff that you can try out. You know, maybe do this at home, go back to being old school and get a hairbrush and sing in front of the mirror and actually see what looks good, see what doesn't look good. You know, try your arms, try it out open. It might seem a little childish, but actually some of the best performers started like that, just by being free, just by being really open with their bodies and open with their minds and just trying stuff out. So if you don't want to do it at your gig, do it in a safe environment, either at rehearsal or at a gig, and just have fun with it.